a late night book review. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have read this. And by the way, there's a lot of important things that are written on this. So I'm assuming that if you picked up this book, you want to learn the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if it sells million of copies or it's popular or every friend of yours want you to read this. The main point behind reading this book is to learn the subtle art of not giving a fuck, right? So I'll teach you a way. Yeah, I'll teach you a way using this book how to do it and how this book can help you. Yeah, I know. Okay. And you have all the right to hate me or criticize me. But just don't go all out on the comment section, okay? Just wait. Just wait for the okay? And watch the whole video. See my side of and not really. I'm not saying you to watch the whole video because I want you to see my side of the story or understand my point of view or keep an open mind. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I just want the viewership. And yes, I have a problem with this term. I just hate the way it's used. I hate the way it is taught. I hate the way it is thought about. I just hate this fuck, not give a fuck, give a fuck, not give a fuck of the not fuck of the fuck of the fuck. Just like, I find it stupid. I'm sorry. I think it is the number one thing I hate on the internet right now. It has to be like it definitely makes top 10. I just hate it, and it pops, and I can still understand when it's used to say, I don't give a fuck about this, or I don't give a fuck about that, or I don't give a fuck about girls, or I don't give a fuck about money, or I don't give a fuck about education. I can still understand why it's said, but times when it's used in the most stupidest, meaningless way possible is when it stings me. Really fucking bothers me. Sorry. So you're watching a harmless interview, you're even enjoying the conversation, and then the person being interviewed has this deep desire to say the dankest, baddest alpha sigma statement on this planet. And you see it in their eyes, you see that glow, they're about to say this. And then they say, I don't give a fuck about what other people think of me. You know who don't give a fuck about what other people think of them? Psychopaths. And I hope you're not one. Somebody saying they don't give a fuck to their friends, or in an interview, or writing a book about it and selling million copies, are actually giving a fuck. The act of saying they don't give a fuck is in itself giving a fuck. Like, how in the right mind you can say that you don't give a fuck about what other people think of you and then edit the video? Think of a title, think of a thumbnail, use hashtags, write a description, upload it, share it, like and reply to every like how do you do this? How is it possible? How does it make sense? How can you say in the right mind that you don't give a fuck? You have to be joking, right? And yeah, if you didn't give a fuck, you'll be lying on your bed, pissing, shitting all day, waiting for your life to end. If you didn't give a fuck, you'll be doing things that will most probably make you end up in jail. If you didn't give a fuck, you'll be shouting each and every thought of yours to the sky. And I hope you don't try to prove me wrong, because even if you end up proving me wrong, you might not be in a place where you can tell me that you proved me wrong.
Alpha male doesn't have to say that they're an alpha male. In fact, you're defined as an alpha male not by what you say, but by how people react.
It's no secret that women are drawn to alpha males. It's kind of just in our blood,
It's because I maintain frame, fellas. I didn't let the little bullshit she was trying to pull.
Need to wake up! Wake up!
I do think there's a grain of truth in this. And I think what this idea means or what this idea stands for is to understand what is important to you. I'm very sure it's not that difficult to notice that I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Is it because I'm a badass or I just don't give a fuck or something like that? Nahi, nahi. It's not that. It's because it's hot in here and I don't have the best sound recording equipment on the planet, and not every room has an AC, and even if it does, if I run it, it will spoil the audio. If I run the fan, it's just there's no way I can record this. Even if I record this, the sound will be very horrible. Even this sound is horrible, but it's still better. Every shot before this I've been dripping with sweat. I rather look a little unprofessional and just disgusting than to let my videos be unprofessional and disgusting. Yeah. So yeah, because I give a fuck about these videos. And think about it, not everything bothers you, right? And that's good. That's good because we have finite energy. And you as a human consciousness cannot care about everything that is out there. There's so much to care about out in this world. Oh man, this is happening. Oh man, the jungle, the nature, war, and there's so much to care about. And I'm not in a place, and I don't think anybody is in a place to tell you what you should care about. Somebody can give you pros and cons on, or they can suggest it to you, or they can use the machine guns of fear and guilt to make you. I don't think anybody should be forced into caring about something. And it's not easy. It is not easy. I think that is the thing that frustrates me. People think, oh, I know what I want. Most people out there will say yes to endless sex, partying and money like essay in a matter of seconds. But how long until you get bored of it? And not even that. You know, there's a lot of cons that come with that you're not considering. Like most of us Andrew Tate like characters, they don't have true relationships in their life. And I'm not even talking about romantic relationship, friendship. Most of the people around them are snakes. They are there for their money or whatever image they have or how this person can benefit. The ease I can have friendship. The ease I can find true friendship is a joke compared to how difficult it is for somebody like Shah Rukh Khan.
It is very lonely at the top. So you have to be lonely when you try to be successful.
Yeah, that is the point. It's people always look at one side of the coin. It is not fun being famous. There's a lot of things you lose. You can't just run around here and there. People will be bothering you every single time for a picture or a photo. Can you imagine being bothered for a picture and an autograph every time you step out of your house? A productive way to go about this idea is not to be rude or insensitive or be an asshole or be alpha, sigma, or be wolf-like or primal. Yeah. I don't think the way to go about all this is to care less. I think the way to go about all this is to care more. So yeah, once you understand what you actually care about and you build the courage to go for it, everything else will fall in place. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this idea except this is to understand what you care about and yeah, just go for it. Look cute together. It's not relevant to me anymore, but ek time pe I used to see them a lot in my environment, or maybe they are still relevant out there and I just don't know about it. But this idea reminds me of Joker quotes. People using Joker ka picture and just writing any shit, anything they want. And it's usually the Heath Ledger wala Joker. Yeah, this idea represents that for me. It's empty, cookie cutter, make-believe bullshit. And it's served to you again and again in the form of a book or a quote or a video with a different decoration, with different promises, with a different packaging, because it makes you tick. I think, yeah, I still remember the day I saw the cover, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And us flash mein, I saw myself doing cocaine, dancing around women who will never look at me, driving in expensive Mercedes or something, partying, and I just saw what my life could have been. And it felt like that book promised me that. I'm not saying it did actually, but it ticks me. It ticks me just the right way. It ticks my insecurity just the right way. That makes me want to read every single word that is behind that cover. And I know it's a lie. I really wish you don't go out there ever caring about this again. I wish it never takes you again. I wish you never get insecure and maybe this is it. I should watch this. I wish you figure it out. Yeah, I don't have much to say.